Anurag Kashyap himself may not be that money person or that rich person or that influential, but his lobby is very influential. And in Bollywood, if you talk against any of them, then you become the culprit. She said कि मुझे पुलिस स्टेशन में बुला के चाय पिलाया जाता था and सब कुछ, लेकिन justice कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. And the same thing happening with me. So I don't know, means it shouldn't happen the way has happened with her. People are only trying to suppress me because they are saying that because Anurag Kashyap talked against BJP, so that is the reason I'm telling you. Means where this BJP Congress comes in my life, they are trying to demean me in different ways, and then they call themselves they are feminists. So I cannot do anything with such kind of. Sometimes I really get angry and I feel like saying something to them. But
Payal, welcome to Pink Villa, and thank you so much for doing this. I really want to know what is your state of mind at this moment, because I just read somewhere that you have extended an apology to Richa Chadda with regards to the case that was going on and everything. So what is your state of mind right now?
See, Richa Chadda is never my case, like in the sense like I have nothing to do with her. And she only jumped in and said things like she wants support. Instead of, she could have gone to Mr. Kashyap who talked about it rather than rather than asking me whatever it is, it's been done, because it was just pebbles on the path, what's the point of continuing with her? I have no grudge on her, I have nothing to do with her, so no point.
No, because I remember, I think in a tweet you had mentioned that you would not apologize because obviously you mentioned that you did not say anything wrong because you just said what Anurag told you.
Yeah.
What really forced you then probably to render an apology?
See, like even High Court is saying, maybe even Honorable Judge was saying, better you settle this because I don't think there is any point of continuing with this. And then even my lawyer, he said like, this is not your objective, and this is not what you have suffered through. So why to continue and then continue it for 5-10 years, hampering your work, you're wasting your time into this, which on something which you have nothing to do with. So they made me understand, and I felt also that yes, really, because I have she has taken it personally, but I will be the last person to defame any woman, anybody, not even any. If it is not only a matter of female but also male, also men. So I'm not that kind of person. I won't talk anything bad about anybody, and if I unintentionally hurt anybody, then what's wrong in saying sorry to someone? But
Right.
It was not, and from the day one till today, I've always said that's not what I have just stated what the conversations I had with Mr. Kashyap. That's it. I have nothing, no personal grudge, nothing to do with her. I've seen her movie. I respect her and all love for her. But it's something like came out in a different way. So I don't want to get into so much negativity. I'm already fighting the battle which I have to fight. So why get into something which is not that much required?
आपने हुमा का भी नाम लिया, and then she also lashed out on Twitter. I mean, she gave it back on Twitter, saying that how she felt very disrespected due to this.
I understand.
Even Richa for that matter, because they are all strong women who have always opened and spoke about things they have felt for, right? So do you somewhere feel that you went wrong with probably that you named people?
See, I tell you, if I wouldn't have said the exact conversation that I had with the exact conversation I had with Mr. Kashyap, then my whole statement doesn't stand only. Because my whole point is that this man, what he is in real life and what he is showing to the people is two different men. So that is what I wanted to mean. Even he didn't respect his friends. I don't know their friends or whatever they have done films together, but he didn't even bother to respect them and talked about them to someone like me who him knows for 2 days. So I felt bad about it. It's not that I was like trying. I was not. I was defaming anyone. I felt bad that how could a man take anyone's name like that? You know, that is so unethical. Means to some means he must be doing the same to other girls also who may not come out. Many people are scared. I understand. I feel that okay, because I had no other option than explaining the whole thing, that the conversation and everything that happened. And I also said, like, you know, the names were that from the day one. I'm saying the names were being taken when the time he was trying to convince me. And I'm not saying that what he said is right. I'm saying that to convince me, he took his friend's name. So it was never like I'm very clear from the day one that it is not me who is saying, it is what's been stated by that man, and it's not that also I agree with that. It is what he said, and I feel bad about it because he can talk about his friends as well, just to convince a girl for some favor.
You have already filed an FIR, from what we know, against Anurag Kashyap, and he was called in for questioning and for interrogation by the police. What is the status now? Did the police get back to you? Because from what we have heard in media reports is that he has denied all the allegations, and he has put his side forward as well. What is the status there when it comes to the FIR filed at the case ahead?
See, investigation is going on, but I feel it's very slow. Maybe they are saying like we are doing because it's an old case, so it's taking little time. That's what say every day I ask them, and I say, because see, you know, when a woman come out and talk about it, you know, because in this means in India still people's mentality is always they try to prove women the main, you know, like means they try to defame girls. So this is what is the exact mentality, most of the people's mentality. So people are like trolling me, talking so bad about me. So it is very important that I should get justice, so that many other girls, other women can come out and talk about it, because everybody is scared. That is the reason, in spite of being so many rape cases all around, there are hardly people go and file the case, because they know that if we go out, people will say यही खराब है, इसका ही कैरेक्टर खराब है, क्यों उसके पास वो आदमी आया था. मतलब every time they put all the blame on women, because it's been one of the influential person from the industry. So even the women, because he is their friend, so they're not wanting to come out and talk about it.
We have women who have worked with him, stand up for him, and then we have you. Of course, you have leveled a certain allegation, but people are seeing this as a vendetta. People are seeing this as an opportunity because you tagged PMO, and of course, there's a political angle which people are alleging that there is something like that. What do you have to say about that?
So there lies the whole point. Means instead of people thinking that I'm talking about my experience, they made it a political agenda. And see, those women, they don't know me, but they have worked with him. He has given work to them. And still, for women who doesn't do very A-listed movies, they are the people who obviously work with this director. So when people know I have the chance to get work with this director, we may not have the chance to work with Karan Johar, or we may not have the chance to work with Amir Khan, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, or in their production house. So, you know, like, this is something which is very easily accessible. So why people will spoil their earning or bread and butter for me? And see, it is all, people say we are feminists, but it is very kind of a biased feminism, and I have seen people being very biased. People are only trying to suppress me because they are saying that because Anurag Kashyap talked against BJP, so that is the reason I'm telling this. Means where this BJP Congress comes in my life. I didn't say anything like that. I was telling my experience, and I was telling, please look into the matter. But instead of that, they made it a political agenda. Means what I have to do with that? Then when I found that they are just together making a group, then I had to go to Central and seek for justice, you know. No, otherwise I would have been the last person. But here, feminism, feminists that you say and that you feel are all fake.
I mean, if you're saying so, because I have personally known Tapsi, and I feel that she's one of those people who really stands for what is right and what is wrong. But of course, right and wrong differs from person to person. But at the same time, I want to know what has been your state of mind, in the sense, because every day there is a new update on the case, and then of course there is a section who is supporting you, like Kangna Ranaut has always been vocal about it, but there's also a section which is a sort of trying to find a political angle to this. So how do you take it when people probably troll you on social media, or of course there's a lot of support also coming in to you?
Yeah.
So how do you see both the aspects?
See, means it happens in every situation, and I know that okay, it may happen and whatever. I'm trying to stay away from social media because that is, I don't want to get disturbed by people's opinion, because I'm already fighting my battle all by my own. Nobody is there and coming and supporting me or standing by me. It's the people, most of the people who are supporting me on social media. There are many people, but few people from another party who believe me to be in some party, they are also making it more chaotic, and they are being a women themselves. They are trying to demean me in different way, and then they call themselves they are feminists. So I cannot do anything with such kind of. Sometimes I really get angry and I feel like saying something to them, but later I realize what's the point. Means let people say whatever they want to say. I know the truth. I know what I have gone through. I know how I have spent these years. Only I know. Nobody will understand, and nobody will know that unless they face it. And God forbid it shouldn't happen with anybody else. Nobody will understand. So it's okay. I will face that. But whatever I'm battling with, I'm fighting with, I'll make sure that I get justice. And for that, wherever I have to go and make it happen, I'll do that.
This is a question which is there in almost everyone's mind, so I would rather just ask you that why did you probably, or what was the intention behind marking PMO in the tweet?
Tagging PMO is like, because I wanted to make sure that it reach to every, because I know, see, maybe Anurag Kashyap himself may not be that money person or that rich person or that influential, but his lobby is very influential. And in Bollywood, if you talk against any of them, then you become the culprit. Nobody would like to see beyond that. If they when they have talked about Nana Patekar sir or Alok Nath ji or whomever, because they are not director producer, they have to give work to them. They have nothing to get from them other than just their work. And but in this case, it is a different thing. He does movies, he does web series with big houses. He has the connection, that the lobby, even so everything is, the setup is completely different. So when I felt that after posting my tweet could have been a big harassment to me and maybe anything beyond that, so before doing that, I felt like tagging to the Central, so that nobody thinks tomorrow if anything happens to me, my family can say that even the Prime Minister knew about it, because she tagged him also. It was very important for me, and I felt that I should do that. So I did that. There was no political intention behind that. But
Why
now,
did you? Yeah.
But now when people is making it politics and making it a political agenda, then I'll make sure that if they are thinking so I'll take help of them also. Why shall I leave?
So lastly, before I part ways, I wanted to know, I know that you felt that the case, the investigation is a little slower than what you thought it would be. But where does it stand now? Do you know, are you aware what next? I mean, how will Anurag be called for questioning more?
Yeah,
After questioning ke liye bulaya hai, so what is the status there?
I think so. They will call him again. I'm just. They said that, madam, you're in work. Whatever you had to do, is over, but now we are doing investigation and we'll get into things. But today I heard like Tanushree giving some interview somewhere, and I I was literally relating with her interview, where she said कि मुझे पुलिस स्टेशन में बुला के चाय पिलाया जाता था and सब कुछ, लेकिन जस्टिस कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. And the same thing happening with me. So I don't know, means it shouldn't happen the way it has happened with her. So,
Yeah, no, let's hope that they do find the truth out and justice does prevail. And thank you so much, Payal, for talking.
Thank you. Lovely talking to you.
Same here.